really the 365 12-day, 12-month calendar, started in 45, as in not 1945, but as in 045. And what I would say is that it is probably the baseline and most devastating in some ways as a root tool of oppressive patriarchy that there is. Why would I say that? A calendar, what's it matter? Well, a calendar that starts every season some 6 weeks after the season actually begins with the earth is teaching us over time to not trust our own body's rhythms and instincts. Trusting a piece of paper or trusting whether it has cute cats on it or like anything else, that it's telling us something different than what we're experiencing around us and within us. To the point where we think that we're wrong for feeling in August like, oh, I'm ready for fall. Even though it's still hot, oh, I feel ready, right? And then we're like, oh, there's something wrong with me. I should be enjoying this, right? We've been in winter by Earth's calendar for nearly a month now. When we get to the solstice, what our agreed upon calendar is, it says that winter starts then. We're halfway through winter. It's midwinter. You see how this actually really oppresses? So like Maxine Waters, I'm like reclaiming my time, right? So like 2007, 2008, I used the agreed upon calendar to show up places when I'm supposed to be there. You know, and the date's the date, but I don't use it for the rhythms of the seasons. It's been almost 10 years now. And I've gotten really sassy in those past 10 years because I've learned to trust myself and what my experiences are, because my body will tell me through its own feelings, but also through all of the senses, what's happening. The earth every year reclaims her time. She shuts it down and she goes into dormancy. She rests. She offers what is minimal. Everything becomes more stark and dark. And that is good. And so when we say, I'm reclaiming my time, my personal rhythm, right? And that's all based, of course, on where you live. The calendar that started in 045 is based on a tropical solar year. So if you live in Costa Rica, great, go by that, right? But you don't. So when we're practicing, we want to practice in rhythm with where we are in space and time. And it's why I bring so much of attention to it in here, because maybe this is the one time a week or the 2 times a week you're with me, that I remind you that you are nature and nature works on her own calendar and rhythm. And you begin to reclaim it and to trust, most importantly, to trust yourself and begin to self-source from that instead of referencing outside of yourself. Here's how it shows up in yoga. What am I supposed to be feeling in this pose? I don't know. I know what I feel in the pose. I don't know what you're feeling. You got a different body than me, different experience, right? There'll be certain things, like if I fold this way, this thing's going to open a little bit more than the other, but you might be feeling torture and I might be feeling pleasure. So to say, what am I supposed to feel is trusting something outside of yourself more than trusting what you're actually experiencing. And so this is, you know, our moment. We're in between the death and birth process of the cycle. We're in the sacred pause, and it gives us the opportunity to reclaim our own rhythms, to reclaim our time, and to reclaim our power as a result of that. So please go inward. Close your eyes.